And we're live. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Not Quite
Hi.
Novelist. This is the show where new friends are made, literally, and new worlds are built live and on the spot each and every episode. My name is Savannah. If you don't know who I am, how the hell did you get here? If you do know who I am, then obviously you know I'm fangirling because I'm excited because I keep getting cool fucking people on my show. Oh my gosh. And this week
You
we've
had
got
Cast Party on here last time.
I did. Well, I had Victor last week. Last week was Victor, which was absolutely insane. And then the week before was Cast Party.
Sure.
I like how do I keep getting cool fucking people on my show, man? And we've got Mika. Hello.
Hi.
How you
I'm the
doing,
low
Mika?
point of the past month.
No, shut up. No, the low point was every time that I do a solo stream. Cuz it's just me and y'all have to deal with it. Oh my gosh.
I mean, like you have
Hello.
Victor, the story weaver, who's like an intense role player.
Yeah.
Cast Party, I haven't listened to season 2 yet, but like their season 1 is amazing.
Yeah. You
Like
know
I cared
what's
about those characters right away. Colin is a fantastic
you know
GM.
what's so funny? I uh I we got so into making characters on with Cast Party that I actually like was looking at my character as like the characters that I was like making for that episode. Named a character Lenore because it showed up on like a baby name website because I have a lot of those bookmarked right now. And completely forgetting that one of the characters, personally my favorite character in campaign 2, is named Lenore. And I'm like, wow, I'm a fucking dumbass. I think about it every day since that stream. I'm like, I'm stupid. That's the most embarrassing moment for me. Um, yeah. But anyway, hello. We're gonna move on from that. Actually, last week's stream was great. You should go and watch the one with Victor because it was the voice that he used too. I was like, stop making me
Mm.
fall in love with you. It was annoying. Oh yeah, yeah. So if anyone watched my stream last night, the solo stream, I got these glasses and two other pairs at an estate sale, and I've just decided that they are my new favorite accessory. So, um, cool. And hello everybody. We've got Plutarch Rogers in the chat, quiz, jousters. We got all of y'all are here vibing. I think I saw Lily in the chat too. Sweet. Hell yeah, we got a full house tonight, y'all. That's exciting.
Lily's here?
Yeah, well, I saw her earlier. I hope she's still here. She might be lurking, but I feel like she just put um a
Yes, I
little
see
like
the
dancing thing in the chat, which I love. Okay. Cool. A couple points of order. If you guys feel like supporting my channel, you can go and donate to the Ko-Fi. As always, I am trying to uh, raise $1,000 because that would help me really get out of some debts, which would be amazing. And if I do, then I will try a burger for the first time ever live on stream. So help me get to that goal because that would be hilarious. And eat a burger. Exactly. If I raise it, that's the goal. Is if I raise $1,000 on Ko-Fi, I will eat a burger for the very first time. Saying that to the cast party guys on the show was so funny because both of them were like, "What?" And I was like, "I fear I've already scared them away. I fear they will not want to be my friend after this." So that happened. Yeah. So if you guys want to support the channel, go do that. Don't forget during the stream, if you guys have the channel points for it, while we are making these characters, if you want us to do a little improv scene, you can always redeem Ask the Character and put us on the spot because that'll be fun. But before we do that, let's pick our prompts. So we have the Teacups of Fate. Mika, I showed you this before stream, but for anyone who doesn't know, I've got these Teacups of Fate. They are filled with a bunch of slips of paper. I'm going to draw one from each, and then we are going to see what happens. From there are no rails. From there, we just make shit up. And I'm not going to tell Mika what the prompts are. I'm just going to read them aloud
Oh,
and see what happens.
okay.
Yeah. Well, I'm not even going to read them aloud. I'm going to put them on the thing. I don't know why I said read them aloud. Because words are hard today, man. Okay, wait. What did
They're
it say?
always
Hold
hard.
on. Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah, Baxter, you need a bath.
Let's see. Oh no. All right. Oh my gosh. Wait, no, that's the wrong one. I pulled 2 out by accident. Okay.
I think it's a sign we need to do both.
Oh no. Maybe. Maybe. We'll see. All right. Let me add.
I want a burger so bad now. Like a nice barbecue burger with those crispy onions on it,
I don't. I
barbecue
wouldn't know.
sauce.
I would not
Oh,
know. Now, okay. Our theme is gods,
okay.
and our tone is hydropunk. So let me pull up the aesthetics wiki
Hydropunk.
because yeah. So I was on break for a little bit from streaming, and back in January, I did a um like planning stream, and I wanted to see like, hey, what are some stuff that we can add? So this is one of the new ones, and I already knew about like um I already knew about like cyberpunk and steampunk and all of that, but I wanted to see like were there any other like punk derivative or like punk suffix
Mhm.
words? And hydropunk was one of these that was on the list. So, and of
I know you
course
did
it's not.
solar punk a few weeks ago.
I did
I
do
learned
solar
about
punk.
solar punk from my friend Andrew, who
Uh,
is fantastic.
solar punk
Great
was
storyteller.
actually what I did with
Test party?
was yeah, that was the one I did with
Yeah.
Cast Party. Okay, so of course it's not on the aesthetics list that I had looked at before when I made this list in the first place, which it was when I made the list, so I don't know where it is now, but let's find out. Hydropunk aesthetic.
Hydropunk. There we go.
Looking at like the
Hydropunk.
Google images is crazy.
Hydropunk.
It's
Ooh, Pinterest.
yeah, 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 yeah.
So some of these show underwater cities. Um,
This is interesting. I'm a little bit mad that it's not. Oh, you know what is showing up under it's not hydropunk, but you know what is showing up on the website that I usually use these like got the rest of these like aesthetics from, which is the aesthetics.fandom.com, the wiki.
mhm. So, I mean, just looking
But
at Pinterest, it looks like everything's underwater.
yeah, sea punk is coming up a lot too. Sea punk is coming up on like on this website that I'm looking at, which the term sea punk was coined on in 2011. Who posted a tweet about sea punk leather jacket with barnacles? So everything is very ocean like ocean esque. But I want to know about like hydropunk, like how would everything be just running on? Yeah, of course it's not going to show up now. This
Like,
website lied to me. It betrayed me. Aesthetic.
let's see. Solar punk,
I'm just
diesel punk.
googling
Here we go.
hydropunk movement.
Hydropunk. Let's do some
Science.
hydropunk. No timeline, Lovecraftian underwater utopia.
Okay.
Love sci-fi worlds offer this biome. Hard to find something that's just hydropunk. Okay. I like that Lovecraftian is in there.
Yeah, that can kind of like include the gods aspect to what we're doing.
Hmm. Yeah.
So this is interesting. So again, wouldn't that just be underwater? Yeah. Also, hi Keon, how you doing? I taught Mika everything there is to know about solar punk. Not you, Andrew. Not you, Jousters. Go away. That's Game Jousters' name is Andrew, and he said that when you said you
Oh,
learned it from your friend named Andrew. Yeah,
no,
he's trying to take
Andrew
credit.
Seco, a buddy of mine who I met via Tumblr actually. Um,
Nice.
I kind of became his refuge in Utah
Oh.
because for some reason he went to BYU, but he's not Mormon, he's Jewish. He went for like the animation program or something, and we just happened to be on
Interesting.
Tumblr, and I was like the one person who wasn't trying to convert him because I didn't go to BYU and I was already out of the closet.
Oof. Interesting.
Uh, you're right, Keon. I feel like it's mostly underwater. What I
Yeah.
just learned from Tumblr is Lovecraftian, underwater, neon lights.
So what I'm envisioning, like, okay. So if our theme is gods and tone is hydroponic, the first question I would ask is, in terms of characters, are we creating characters that are gods? Like, is that the world, or is that the story
I'm
that we wanna make here?
I think it's boring talking. I'm sorry if this insults anyone, but I think it's kind of boring making characters that are gods, rival the gods. Exactly, Keon.
Okay, we're fighting the
So it
gods.
could be. I also don't
Keon,
want it to be like Call of
why do we have
Cthulhu.
to?
Like I want there to be a
Yeah,
chance.
Keon, why do we have to fight the gods? Why can't we smooch them? Why can't we kiss the gods? I'm
It's
fucking
Let's
with.
Kiss Cthulhu.
I would. Wasn't there a song that was like really viral on TikTok about fucking Cthulhu?
Maybe.
I think there was. So I'm trying to smooch my gods. I've been messing with Keon because he was streaming and I was in his chat telling him that I wanted to kiss all of his gods because you told me there was a muscle mommy and a fairy twink. Of course I want to kiss them.
I mean, I guess we could, if we did, it would be like a character who is a god who is living among mortals for
Ooh,
whatever
that's
reason.
fun. Yeah, why can't we kiss them is always a good role building question to consider. Yeah. Yeah.
Like a, a punishment. They're punished for whatever reason to be inside the
mm.
body of a mortal, but like not like Naruto, where like the normal person and the god have to work together. Like no, straight up god. Um, like their consciousness was cast
Yeah.
into that of a mortal, so it's not even like all their powers within the mortal. Their powers are contained somewhere. Like maybe their body is a statue somewhere underwater.
Ooh, that's fun. What if like the society, this mortal society was like built on cuz I've heard of a few like in a few like, D&D campaigns and like actual plays that I've listened to, there have been a couple of worlds in which like the society itself was built on like a dead god. Like the
Ooh,
body
yeah.
itself. Yeah, so
Like
maybe
like
like
in Marvel, the head of a dead god is where that
yeah.
one space city is. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, so maybe it's like the society believes that they are built on um the body of a dead god, but the god is not
Mhm.
dead. The god's consciousness, like the god is just kind of like in a comatose state because the consciousness was transferred into a mortal body and forced to live among the people.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like it. Like Xenoblade, but with robots.
Hmm.
I don't know what Xenoblade is. I'm sorry. Someone
I
explain.
don't either.
Um,
Like I've heard of it, but I've never played it.
the Thgruer, Thgruer. I don't know how to pronounce your username, but thank you for following. I appreciate you.
Screw.
Gruer.
It's an eldritch name.
I like it. Xenoblade is amazing. I'm gonna be streaming it in one of these
Okay.
days. Sweet. I'll have to catch that
Yes.
stream then.
Yeah. Keon, let me
Also,
know.
I'm so sorry. I love you guys. I have to take the glasses off right now. There's too many sensory things happening at once. I gotta take those off. We gotta go back to normal.
Oh,
Um.
the Gur.
Oh, the Gur.
Okay.
I like it.
I take that.
Cool. Okay. So now the question is, all right. So would you want to? Usually, I will ask like, while we're making this world, I'll be like, okay, what, like if this was a game that we were both in, like who would you want to play? Who would I want to play? That kind of thing.
Mhm.
Your idea. So I feel like you would have to play the god in the consciousness, like the consciousness of a
Okay.
god in a mortal body. I feel
Yeah.
like I would just play like a mortal who maybe just their bestie. Like they I feel like that's like we just kind of become besties and it becomes like a like I learn about your secret and I just help you. I'm like, I love that. Cool. Keep the secret for you. And I become like I'm the comic
I
relief
think
sidekick character.
I think you learning the secret came about from the main character. I'm going to name Todd because I don't think he needs a cool name. I hate
Hmm.
the name Todd, but I think he needs to be named Todd. And the coolest thing about it is that there's 3Ds. I'm not going to tell you where all three are placed, though.
It's one of the D's is between the T and the H.
Yes. I
Yeah.
was thinking like at the start, DTODD.
Oh, I
The
like
first
that.
D is silent. Yeah.
I was like, I was for some reason in my head there's a Todd, but it starts with a TH. I was
Mhm.
imagining a TH, and it was TDH. No,
TD.
no
Interesting.
idea why. A third T, but it's not where or a third D, but it's not where you think. Oh God. Oh, brutal. I
Yes.
like no,
I
I
think
like
I think
D
he's
T O
super
D.
chill.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or
I think
does
he's
he?
super chill, like Yo Asakura from Shaman King. And the reason the character
Okay.
you're playing found out is because he would keep saying things um like that one time when I created that tsunami and it killed a bunch of people. Only more epic. It's like it's like that when it was like that time when I stared into the void, its eyes stared back at me, we made out, and then there was a tsunami, a tidal wave, people got eaten.
That's wild.
God, it was
Wait.
so hot.
Okay, wait. I kind of want my character to be like definitely likes to read like romantasy monster fucker books. It's just that's just like a thing that she likes to read, and when she learns the
Mhm.
secret, she's like, "So that's like a thing that's real." And of course, her mind goes to, "Could I kiss a god?" She's like, "Could that happen? Do you have any single god friends?"
You'd be like, I mean, that's really problematic because gods are like thousands, millennia, et cetera, years old.
She's like, "I'm an
And there's like
adult."
this weird power dynamic, which I'm not okay with. I personally am not okay with.
High charisma character. Oh, I love that. What's your favorite Pokemon? Pokemon? This is the part where I get to embarrass myself and
Oh,
have
if
to
it's a
admit
Pokemon, I'm gonna say then it's Kangaskhan.
I this is the part where I embarrass myself. Mika, you already know this. But
Mhm.
I don't know dick about Pokemon. I just don't.
Eh.
I it's unfortunate. I know.
Or
I
Tandemouse.
I don't know these things. I feel like I have to Google
I
it.
guess it'd be what's the name of the evolution where it's just a bunch of mice holding hands and that's the Pokemon. Um,
What?
but this is if we're talking Pokemon who are also moms. Pokemon.
Ah, I
Ooh,
see. So
well,
I
Cubone's mom is
know.
dead.
Keon, I'm so sorry. I know. Ugh.
Otherwise, Clodsire and Rowlet are my two favorites.
Someone needs to educate me on Pokemon because I don't know any of the words that you guys are saying. I'm very confused.
Just, do you have a Switch?
No.
Okay, then don't worry about
I
it.
don't play video games. I'm not a gamer.
That's fair. I'm not either. I go through phases where I've got these games that haven't even started, and I just go through phases where I actually play my games and I don't, which is
Oh my
why I've
god.
just started getting into solo streaming as a way to like
There you go.
have company maybe while I play
Yeah.
my games.
Here's the thing. I know for a fact that I'm the type of person that if I were to ever become like a gamer streamer, like if I were to ever actually stream playing games, I would do it finding out a way to play like the old school CD-ROM games that I used to play when I was a kid. Like I would play like the I
Oh,
Spy games. Barbie Secret Agent is one of my favorites. Like I would play like there was
Carmen
like a
Sandiego.
yes. There was a
Yeah.
a 98 CD a 1998 CD-ROM game of Candyland that me and my sister loved. And if I could figure out a way to play that, I found a playthrough on YouTube as like an hour long like I can just watch someone play it. But I'm like I need to figure out a way to play that game, and I will stream myself playing like the old school, like I Spy Haunted Mansion or Haunted House or Haunted Mansion or whatever it was. I would
Mhm.
love that.
Magic School
Spooky
Bus.
Mansion, that's what it was. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Magic School Bus in space. Loved that. Anyway, smooching gods
Anyway, let's get back
and
to smooching gods.
Todd being like, no, there's like a weird age and power imbalance there that I'm not comfortable with, but
Yeah. Let's see. Andrew is lying. Wait, what did he say? I also know Pokemon like the back of my hand. So because Jouster says I know Pokemon by like the back of my hand, I assume that Game Jousters knows nothing about Pokemon, because I believe that Quiz is telling me that Andrew is lying. So anyway, no, I love the idea of like her finding out and immediately being like, gods are gods are a thing. I can talk to them. I don't know if she's like, I do like the idea of her being like, are there any like cute gods? Which I think is hilarious.
it's like define cute.
But she she's like, you've seen my dating history. So not that. She probably has horrible taste. No. Um this is hilarious. I'm trying to think of like what her name would be and what her deal is. I actually think that it would be more like maybe this society is like a post-apocalyptic. Like it's almost like this is like Atlantis, you know? Um there's one god that is just eyes. Is that cute? What color eyes?
So I have stock to go with my rollable tables. I also have some stock characters and stock monsters I use. One of them is just
Oh.
called the Goddess. She's in the sky,
I
sitting
feel like you've
crisscross
told
applesauce.
me about this character,
Um,
and
then there's also the
yes.
Green Eyed Monster, which has like a million eyes.
Yes. Biblically
Yeah,
accurate monsters.
yeah.
Um yeah, I
Biblically accurate shadow monster.
so here's what I'm imagining, really, away from the smooching gods thing. I am fully imagining that this world is like Atlantis, where it's like this is a society, a city that sunk. Like there was like a natural disaster, um and they went underwater, but they figured out how to somehow, like they survived and figured out how
Mhm.
to rebuild and create this society and create their city underwater. So either the people themselves have evolved and we are now like almost like we are now a society of like mermaids, or we have like almost like tubes that run through the whole thing where we can actually breathe air, and it has like oxygen kind of flowing through it, but we are just
Yeah,
surrounded by water. So it's almost like we're
I
in
imagine.
a reverse aquarium almost.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna
Yeah.
say. Yeah, like as you walk through some of these tunnels to get from building to building, it's like you're in an aquarium.
Yeah. So we can
I also
see the
imagine these are
ocean life
very
all
big
around
tunnels.
us. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I imagine there
Do you
there are
think
enough
there
to
are
like,
different cities scattered all over, or is there just one?
I imagine this being like one like metropolis
Okay.
that is like so removed from society, like the rest of the world, because the world is it maybe not Earth, but the world is like there's another like world on land. But for our society, this is like the Atlantis of this world that we're in. Is
Okay.
one big like metropolis type of area. That's what I'm imagining. And maybe, ooh, maybe hear me out, Todd. The reason
Mhm.
that he is in the body of a mortal is because he caused the natural disaster that sunk the city. And he was punished by, like, there was another god that had a domain of, like, the sea or of the whatever. There was another god. And it was like, how dare you? You can go
I
stay with
don't
them.
think it's even that. I think because like if Eldritch is part of it, a lot of Eldritch gods just don't care. Like we are
Mm,
nothing to them. Like we're talking Cthulhu,
okay.
and so it wasn't another god who punished him. It could have been a cult, people
Ooh.
using arcane magics lost to humanity, esoteric
Okay.
spells, um, and and that's also if we want to go with the idea that like this was thousands of years ago, and
Mm-hmm.
so like the soul, sort of like how in it could even be like reincarnate, like he continuously reincarnates, which is why he's
Oh.
got a personality at this point, a
Yeah,
super
like
chill one.
when he like when the body of Todd dies and like when another person is born at the same time as the old body dying, the consciousness just transfers into the new soul being
Yeah.
born. Ooh, that's freaky. I like it. That's
And so in
wild.
this world, Todd with 3Ds is also a gender neutral name.
Yes. Yes, of course.
Yeah.
I like it. Um so if they're just like normal ass people, um I'm trying to decide like how would Todd and my character like meet? Did we meet in school? Are we buddies? Did
School.
we meet like okay, so we met like in college and we've been like or like grade school and we've just kind of grown
Third
up
grade.
together?
Yeah.
Third grade. I love it. I do love how decisive you are cuz I'll just start throwing like a bunch of different options and then be like, "Okay, now let's go maybe this, maybe that." And you're just
it's
like they've known each other since the 3rd grade. Um we've been best friends
it's
ever
because
since.
I'm also get really indecisive about other things. And so
Mm,
sometimes when I'm by myself, I get really indecisive. But when I'm with other people,
yeah.
I've learned to be more decisive. Because like it's one thing if I by myself fall into the trap of indecisiveness, but
Yeah.
if I'm with someone else, I'm like, no, let's just do this. Let's move on.
I like it. I like
Let's
it. Cuz these are
continue to have
details
fun
that
together.
can
Because
just
who
be
knows? And I'll
like,
talk to
yeah.
you again.
These are small details that can just be thrown out and been like the first thing we say is going to be canon. So yes, they've known each other since 3rd grade. Um I think we're roommates. I think we grew up and like then like went to college together and then just decided let's be roommates after school and now we have like uh we're just like grown-ups and are living our own lives kind of thing. But
Yeah.
I don't think that my character learned the truth like about like the whole Todd being God thing
Mm.
um until and they were roommates exactly.
I think Todd's aggressively asexual.
Yeah, I like it. I had a feeling okay, here's the thing. Jouster specifically loves to give me shit, but like everyone here, including Mika, everyone knows how I feel about ships and knows that I am a hopeless shipper. But I knew for a fact that if there was gonna be one stream where I wasn't thinking I was gonna smooch the Mika god character. I
I think Todd just knows he's a god in every incarnation because, like, it's the same consciousness. Um, so they, it, probably its original pronouns are just it.
it
Uh,
okay
yeah.
yeah
But currently a mask form identifies as male. He, him will do that for now. But when yeah, I think when he went into buys and stuff, he's just always known. I think like he quickly has consciousness, which I'm sure is also a form of torture, like being 5 months old but being
Ugh,
fully conscious of it.
that's freaky. I don't like that.
Yeah.
That is true horror. Oh my god. I like the Snorlax in the background.
Thanks.
Yeah, nice. I love that.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, me with just I have a monkey.
I'll
Iconic.
send you a Pokemon.
Do it. Um okay, so that's first off I'm thinking about that now. I'm like imagine being an infant and not being physically capable of like communicating. Now, does Todd's do Todd's parents know? Is that a thing? Or does he just have to pretend to be immortal through each lifetime?
No, I think I think he just pretends to be mortal because he doesn't have access to any of his powers or whatever. He
Mm,
just has
okay.
these weird stories. So, like, as a 5-year-old, we'll talk about the unintentional massacre in the city-state of
Ugh.
Lothwa. Uh, and it's like, yeah, I didn't really have conscious like it was like squishing ants. I mean, now I kind of feel bad about it because I've lived a few lifetimes. But it was also kind of cool to see destruction. And then he like smacks down a bunch of blogs he had built up, and his parents are like, "Should we take him to therapy? Is it?"
Aw, I feel bad for all of Todd's parents in life.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Again,
feel
like
bad for
he's chill
every.
now,
Yeah.
but it's because he's reincarnated like every
Like
60,
800
70 years.
times.
Yeah.
Yeah. He just runs away as soon as they can. I
I'm
don't.
sure there are definitely instances like in the beginning where he ran away, and
I think it
again now he
depends
just
on the
doesn't care.
parents. I think it depends on the
Yeah.
parents. Like if Todd can recognize, wow, these parents are shitty, I'm out, and then leaves. Um,
I kind of I
but
kind of
also
want the
it's like,
fact that Todd is a god to be like the least interesting thing about this.
yeah, yeah. I like that idea that like the theme is gods, but we're gonna make the god part a complete like side, like
Because like I really
just a
like it when
trait
there's
of this character.
like I love um the mundane and the surreal. Like that was
Yeah,
kind of my
yeah,
focus in grad school. And it's I think makes it more interesting to have like these deeper, creepy implications around them.
yeah,
But the current process is, like, am I going to get this promotion or not?
yeah.
Like, I don't care about the shadowy demonic hyenas cackling, calling people's names, and devouring them in the streets every night. Like, cool, that happens to everyone. It's in like every city,
Yeah.
you just
Yeah.
shadowy demonic hyenas, that's just a part of life. But am I going to get this fucking promotion at work? I deserve it.
I've been working
Franklin
way harder than
doesn't deserve it.
Sharon. Yeah.
Yeah, fucking
We both.
Sharon
God damn it,
with a
Sharon.
Z.
Okay, so we've now established that the naming conventions in this world are basic as white people names, but with just not even what we currently see as the odd
Mhm.
spellings. It's just a random
Oh,
letter
okay.
in the
No, I
name.
need to add some Latin names in there then.
Oh yeah.
Maria and Angelica. Now I'm just thinking about all my relatives in Brazil and their names. But yeah, just basic ass names.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I think okay, I did have one idea because I'm like, okay, I like the idea of my character being just like the born a normal mortal, no understanding of like learns that like, oh, you're a god, thinks it's cool, and then it's like, yeah, but did you hear what Sharon was saying at work? You know, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's like it's just another like part of the gossip, part of like the tea that they
Mhm.
spill to each other, and that's it. Um, I kind of
I
want
think.
as like a weird eldritch thing, but like that is just kind of accepted and seen as like an aside. I like the idea of my character being like almost the reverse. No, she is not an actual god, does not have like the consciousness or memories or anything of a god, but she does have weird eldritch powers.
Mm,
But it's not anything that she can control, just weird shit and like eldritch insane shit happens either to
yeah.
her or around her that she's just like, huh, yeah, that's weird. Anyway, like it's just a
Do
very
you
like
think? Do you think she's the only person, or do you think like there's one in every 100,000 people in this underwater city who show like some sort of like weird powers?
actually in chat we got maybe she's a descendant of the cult that cursed him, which
Ooh.
I like. I think that's fun.
Have fun,
Gotta
Keon.
go become a Pokemon
Bye.
master.
Smooches.
Bye.
I hope I can read
Sending
those buddy fics soon.
sending all
Yeah,
of
I
my
like that.
smooches to you and your gods.
Yeah, I think like everyone who's, which is why it's like one in 100,000 or
Yeah.
whatever. All these
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
generations later, like people who are distantly descendants of the
Yeah.
cults, like part of the eldritch power,
Oh,
like
I
seeped
like
into
it.
them, into their bloodline.
Yeah. So maybe she does have a weird thing that can actually like affect him. Like
Mm.
it's like a weird thing that can kind of affect like his like I don't want to say consciousness, but his like it can actually like hurt what little god part is in him. And it's mostly just like
Yeah.
a mild irritant when she does it because she actually is buddies with him and likes
Mhm.
him and doesn't she's not trying to hurt him, but there's definitely like something there that kind of like makes him go
Like,
like ah.
I forget the media that this is from,
Mm.
um, but where I'm getting this idea from. But I think he's like built pretty sturdy. It's not like completely inhuman toughness,
Yeah,
but
okay.
like that's just some of the leftover. Like he can take. he could probably
Yeah.
be hit by a car and be pretty okay. But like
Yeah,
this
totally.
also significantly lowers his lifespan. Like he usually doesn't live
Ooh.
past
Yeah.
50 or something.
Okay.
Uh,
That
and
that brings up an
but then like
interesting.
around the Fem MC,
Yeah.
he's significantly weakened.
Ooh, like he does have like abilities of. It's kind of like. Also, hi, I see you in chat. Hi, Ghost Owl. Um, it's kind of like not so much because like in the show Lucifer, just because I've been seeing a lot of like Lucifer on like YouTube shorts and stuff.
Mhm.
Lucifer himself, he like whenever he's like getting shot at and stuff because it's like a cop show, um, he doesn't really like bleed. He doesn't get affected because he is the devil from the Bible, right? But when he is being shot at or like hurt from Chloe, the detective, who's like his love
Yes,
interest,
that's what I was
he gets
thinking of.
affected. So you
Okay.
are thinking of okay. So I'm glad we were on the
Yeah.
same page. But it is like that, and it's from the Bible. Yeah, exactly. Um, but I think it's that, and I think it's like partially because she does have this like power, this like eldritch uh like lineage in her, so she does have like access to this weird like power that like fucks him up. But I think maybe he notices it because they are close, like because maybe like they don't realize that it's because of her descendant, like because of her lineage. They realize it because it's like, oh, maybe it's because like you're my best friend, and then my character's like, aw, I'm your bestie. Adorable. they
Oh,
they love each other platonically. I don't have to be a shipper all the fucking
platonically.
time.
Yeah.
Game
'Cause I
Jousty started
do.
keeping a
Yeah.
list of like how many times I suggest a ship versus how many times the guest does. It's not that often. I feel like it's less often than we would think, you know?
Bulbasaur
Oh,
to
Game Jousters,
answer
first off,
the girl.
how dare you spell my name like that? Um
So I
anyway,
what
but
was yeah, I think very rarely do I ship characters I write
yeah.
about or
I
like
will
in
say
game. Like it yeah.
yeah. There have been many a time uh there have been many a time where you have played an NPC that I just immediately start flirting with. I'm like, why are you so flirt? Like, are we in love? What's happening, Mika? Like, it's happened a couple times now where I'm like, I might be in love with Mika right now just because you play an NPC that I'm like, I can't tell if you're flirting with me.
I've gotten that before. Yeah.
There was one
I get
oh
unintentionally flirty.
what was it? It was there was an NPC and I can't remember who it was, but you were an NPC in the one shot we did at Gen Con for Sam, the level
Oh,
21.
yeah.
And immediately I was like, yeah, my character looks at it and goes, "Hey, what's up?"
Was it the one who came in saying "What's up, sluts," or was it the
No,
other
I think
one?
I think it was the other one because you were such a like uh a very like authoritative, like I'm the boss of this place, and my character's just like, "Hey, how's it going?"
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know what you're
Yeah.
talking about.
Yeah. Oh, I wish we would have
Yeah,
recorded
I
that one shot.
just
It was so fun. There was also so what's up, sluts? It's my favorite. You know what? I might introduce myself that way in my next solo stream. I will not do it with a guest, but I will do it on my own solo stream. What's up,
yeah,
sluts is great.
shipping. I don't usually
Yeah,
like
I'm
I think
totally down
I
with it.
have to be like the connection has to be like real good between us.
Yeah,
Either we've known
yeah,
each other
yeah,
for a long time or it's just we really vibe. Like
yeah,
with what's his face. Like we really vibe, but he also I kind of vibe with everyone. I'm like,
yeah.
oh, I feel less special now, but that's probably for the best.
But also, you like uh you as a person are just very easy to vibe with just because you're a good like it's very
Thank
easy
you.
to feel comfortable around you. And I also think your
Thank you.
characters are like, I mean, didn't you initially describe watchers having slutty little glasses on? Like,
Yeah,
how do
like
you
half the time
you
when I
make these
describe him.
characters so slutty? but then like so
Well, just because
unromanceable at the same time. Like, how dare you?
professors tend to be slutty, I think. Like those slut.
Fiction
I think I'd
professors are
also
definitely they
just
have a slut
seen.
quality to them. I'm
No,
so
when did
sorry I
this?
said that out loud.
Because I want to say like this was after I'd seen Jonathan Bailey in the Jurassic Park movie, but I actually don't know when that came out, and I don't know
Yeah.
if we started Fate before
Yeah.
or after that came out. But just I don't know. Very often, like you see the sexy
Yeah.
professor types, the slutty
Yeah.
glasses. That's just I try and give like I only do this like half the time, like that one funny characteristic
Yeah.
for all of them. Yeah, I only do this sometimes, but I felt like Watcher needed
Needed to be, for sure.
that one
Um
memorable description.
for anyone that hasn't already, please go follow Eat Play Roll. Please go follow Mika because we absolutely will be there. There will be a new actual play coming out that I'm gonna be in, which is great. Called Fate Ultima, which is gonna be in the Fabula Ultima system, and it was super fun. If Lily is still lurking somewhere in chat, she is also in the game, and go follow and keep your eyes out for that because that's the character where I was a redhead for the whole time, and I did the Irish accent, which is stuck in my brain now. Every time I come up with a new character idea, my brain is like, "Oh, what voice should I give her?" I immediately go to Irish accent. I'm like, "No, I can't keep doing that for everybody." I have to like reel that back a little bit. Anyway, so well now I gotta figure out a name for my character, and I do think it has to be like we've got Todd, T or
Mhm.
DTODD. Is it DTODD or TDODD?
I think we decided TDODD.
TDODD. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Now I gotta think of a good like.
there's probably like an apostrophe TD apostrophe ODD.
Oh, I like that. Okay, TD
Just like
apostrophe
spell it
ODD.
obnoxious fantasy like,
Yes.
but it's still just
Good.
Todd.
Now,
Yeah,
what if I just named this character Savannah, but spelled it like the one most egregious way a Starbucks barista has ever spelled my name, which was
or a
Syvana?
Utah. Oh my gosh. Yes,
Oh,
that's
God.
Game Jester Andrew. Thank you. Yes, that's
Uh,
the correct way to spell.
that's okay, Jousters. That's
Yeah.
crazy. No. Well, the barista when they spelled my name was Syvana, no H's. But adding two H's is crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I don't know if I want to name that Savannah. Maybe. We'll see. Hold on. Because the one thing I want to avoid is like what we
Yes,
now see as
I
odd
do,
name
Andrew.
spellings. I want to see the most insane fantasy name I've seen. Yes, I do.
Yes.
Hit us with it. And I'm already scared. So did we say Szharon with a Z is in a
This is Szharon.
she's probably in no.
Shenanigan. What?
No.
No. What is that
No.
from?
What's
I
funny
need to
though
know.
is so here's a weird fun fact. When I worked at Joanne Fabrics, RIP, I had a coworker who so we had our little like radios that we would speak into that would like clip to our shirts. Um and someone once said like Savannah blah blah blah, but the coworker one of my coworkers didn't hear it correctly and thought that they were calling me Shenanigans, and that became my nickname. So for 2 years I was just called Shenanigans. That was my name, to the point where like I almost changed my name tag on my apron to just say it because I was just called that by everybody.
I'm gonna copy paste this name.
The
Um,
Shenanigans from the collection Shenanigans,
nope.
edited
It's
by Mercedes Lackey. That is her character from the one story she wrote in that collection. Insane. That's wild.
I don't know how I feel about. Part of me wants to say I love it, but I don't. But I don't dislike it. It's
Yeah.
like, but I don't want to say it's like a purgatory of a name. Like I am feeling some way about it. I just
Yeah.
I'm unsure what that way is. Is that way up? Is it sideways? I'm feeling kind of sideways about that name.
You know what? Me too. Because it
Yeah.
is just the word shenanigans, right? Like, it is just shenanigans, but.
That's also such a Utah name.
That's, you know what? Maybe that's what I should do is look up a Utah name and that'll be my character's name. Oh, I like the name
Yes.
Scarlet. Scarlet is pretty, but I feel like it would be spelled with like a CH or something.
Yeah, like SCHRLTT.
Yes. Yeah, no vowels.
Scarlet. Yeah.
But it's pronounced Scarlet. Schrltt. That's a crazy spelling. I don't know about the H. SCK looks hilarious. I'm like spelling it to see what it would look like spelled out.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna put them in chat real quick.
Skrit. Skirlt.
Yeah, Scarlet, but Skirlt.
Scarlet. Am I right?
Scarlet.
Uh,
Hey.
some eldritch fire.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if I like the SCK or the SCH more.
Scarlet's on fire.
But either way,
I think the K.
the K. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's SK Arlet. Oh God, I hate that.
Okay, that's too much.
That's
too much.
pushing it.
No.
Let's simmer down. Jousters, simmer down.
Okay, but now how would you spell jousters in this universe?
Oh.
Like jowls,
The
stairs.
stream now is just us making Game Jousters spell a bunch of crazy shit in chat. The YouTube video of this is going to be hilarious because no one will know what is being written in here. Jousters.
Jousters.
Jousters with the extra R's. I like it. I like it.
I like the way Matt Stormcrow spelled it.
Yeah, I like Matt's spelling. Oh, okay. So you, real quick, world building question, because you mentioned something earlier when we were talking about like his Todd's like ability to like withstand getting injured or pain or something like that.
Yeah.
Where you mentioned like if he would get hit by a car. If this is an underwater society with like tunnels used as transportation and it is like a metropolis area, what is their form of transportation?
Scooters.
like Vespas or
Vespas.
like Razor scooters?
Yeah, like Vespas.
Oh, okay. I love that. Little Vespas. That's cute. Oh, I love that. And it just runs on water. It just runs on.
Yeah.
They just have like.
And Razor scooters.
They do have Razor scooters.
Or like the Lime scooters. Yeah, so all pretty small stuff.
Okay, yeah. I like the idea of Vespas to get from like one end of the city to the other, like farther distances. But I do feel like it's a very walkable city. Like it's a very like, this is New York underwater kind of thing. But everyone has scars on their shins.
Everyone has scars on their shins.
The people over the centuries have evolved to have like insanely strong shins. Like, just
or
insanely
like
strong.
Have shin guards.
Yeah, exactly.
Which you do see in like some 90s punk.
Yeah, I like that. Like, oh, so it's more like a clothing
like
thing. Of, like we all like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. Just everyone wears like these shin guards on there, just as like a fashion thing, but also it helps.
Yeah, probably tons of belts.
Only on their shins. That's awesome. Why? I like the idea of it being like, I don't know. I like the now I'm imagining like New York but underwater. So like I'm imagining instead of there being like subways, like an underground like train system, it's just the tunnels are it's very vertical scaled like architecture throughout the whole city. So it's like some tunnels are above or below versus like north, south, east, west. It's like up or down. And
yeah.
Still playing on
Cookie Mon Steve.
What's up, Steve?
Yeah.
Do your thing, man. I love this. Okay. So we've got Scarlet and Todd. We've talked about how they do, how they like, went to school together, and now I assume they like work in the same office. What do they do for work?
Um,
What is the company they work for? Because now I'm imagining Triangle Agency underwater. This is what
oh
you've
my
done.
gosh.
This is what you've created.
No, I think Triangle Agency would be awful underwater. Like with all those no, that city wouldn't exist anymore. Like so
Yeah.
quickly would it not exist.
Yeah, you're right.
Because like I'm just thinking about the way I've played Triangle Agency and just the way it's written.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, maybe the water filtration plant
Oh, okay.
or
Yeah.
but if
Filtration
they
or
went to college, maybe well no, they can still sorry, that sounded so bad.
like well
They
they
could
went to
be
like a
engineers.
university instead of like they went to like university instead of like a
Yeah.
trade school kind of thing. They could be
Yeah.
engineers. I feel like
Or they could have
Scarlet
gone
would
to trade
work
school too. Yeah.
I feel like Scarlet would work more in like data or admin. She would probably work more in the like um less like in the physical like the engineering part of it and more just
Mhm.
like doing like all of the data organization and stuff. She's probably like in management where she is like heading a
Mm.
team and like she's the one who kind of delegates everyone's tasks to each other. Like that's her job. Um she is the Michael Scott of this office, but actually good at her job.
Oh my gosh.
Um Oh man, yeah. Uh so maybe they work in like different departments, but then they always like meet up for
Yeah.
their lunch breaks to like gab about
Mhm.
whoever. She's Sharon's boss. She's like,
Excellent.
no way Sharon is going to get the promotion to get like he works like maybe one level. He works at the same level of Sharon, but is trying to get like that management position. And like
Yeah.
Scarlet is trying to get him to get that same level because then they'd be on the same like level because I do think it's really funny that she is like one, hierarchical step above him in the corporate world, whereas he is literally a god.
Yeah. A god who can't do jack shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Is just
But
a little tougher than the average person. He doesn't need shin guards.
no. Yeah, no. Everyone is so impressed by his insanely strong shins. Uh
Yeah.
I love it. Oh my god. This is a fun little what do we name this city? What do we name this hydro underground Atlantis-esque?
Hydropolis. No.
It's a very Superman comic style way to name a place.
We'll call it Coqual. I
Coqual.
just I just added the letters together in my head. Coqual.
Coqual.
Yeah.
I like it. That's the only god power he keeps from iteration to
Yeah.
iteration. Yeah,
Strong
it's
shins.
just
Yeah.
really strong shins. I like it. I like it. Yeah, that makes sense. I love the fact that I love the idea of Scarlet being having a little bit of power, a little bit of eldritch like magic in her. And I do think it's like dumb shit. I think like there are some moments of like Todd like comes into her office to have lunch or whatever, and when he does he just sees like the reason she's so good at organization and like doing all of this very like delegation of tasks to her team and stuff is because like he walks into her office and everything is floating and like organizing itself in the 3D space around
Mhm.
her, and then he comes in and everything just falls and drops back onto her desk and she's like, hey, how's it going? And it's not even like intentional, she's not trying to hide it, it just her focus was taken to, oh, Todd
Yeah.
is here now, all my stuff is down. Yeah, not even those who cursed him want
And
to
like
subject him to
people
razor scooter shins.
well, like and like Sharon comes in and she's like one of those people.
Oh my god, yes.
I went to school with someone like you,
Oh my god. Yeah.
always causing trouble in the classroom.
Oh my god, please imagine like someone like sees her doing something telepathic or telekinetic or whatever and says, "Oh yeah, I have a cousin that can do that. Maybe you know him." And she's just like, "What the fuck do you mean? Like there's not a meeting." Like
What if Sharon is actually the sweetest person?
Are we the office bitches? Oh no.
Yes.
Sharon's
And Todd's
actually
just like
really nice.
just a really chill office bitch.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
the only reason that we currently will say that we don't like Sharon is because this management position is open and there's a little bit of competition. But
Yeah.
once the promotion is like given to someone and the competition goes away, then it's like okay, now we can start talking to Sharon like
Yeah.
not
Well,
being
like
catty about it.
they're in the break room eating like some pound cake that Sharon made lovingly. And it's like, I'm I'm hate eating this, just so you know, like, God, this is
Yeah.
so I'm gonna have to do something nice for her now.
Damn it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
like, damn
yeah,
it.
no. There's a few
All
people I
right.
know like that where it's like you hate to see how like genuinely nice and cool they are because there's some people that are so like attractive that it pisses you off and then you talk to them and it turns out they're also really nice on top of that and you're like, "God, go fuck yourself." And like, "Why are you
Yes,
so
exactly.
What's funny to me is I've met so many people like that and I will straight up tell that to them to their face. I'm like, "It's pissing me off how perfect you are." And I love you so much because of it. Why are you so nice and cool and hot and go fuck yourself? It's a problem. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Mika, how dare you? Yeah. I I love that reaction. That was just Oh my god. I feel like we've
I would
created
take a
so much and
quokka.
it's this stream has literally we're only like halfway through. I don't even know like what else to add to this. Ooh, I do think what if there was
Yeah.
like some kind of like I'm trying to think of what other like bigger drama we can add to it, but I'm thinking like
I
what
think
if
there are still like eldritch gods who do appear from time to time off in the
yeah.
distance.
Yeah. And those are like if let's say if this were like a TV show, all right? For some reason I'm imagining that this is now The Office. Because it's because I said Triangle Agency and I imagine Triangle Agency to be filmed in the style of The Office. Um so
Oh my
now I'm
gosh.
imagining this
I
to
could
be
see that.
right? Specifically with Johnny's character, what the fuck was his name? Greg? Just
Oh, yes.
but I'm imagining now like this show like as like The Office or some kind of show like that where it's like every episode has its own like issue of the week like thing of that episode that is like the main plot or the main problem, but then
Mhm.
there's like a main plot that's like kind of always happening in the background. And I think that the main plot, like the main important like plot line that we're following is the office stuff. It is the like who's going to get this promotion or what's going to happen with this one coworker who's being really annoying or like it's always like the office politics stuff. But then the like kind of less important but like the entertaining like issue of the week kind of episode is like a new eldritch god shows up or a new person like a new like someone else who also has this like cult power in them shows up and is like there can only be one and stuff like that, but it's always like that's not the main overarching drama of the story of the series.
Yeah.
So but I do think there could be some interesting like what if one eldritch god like comes in and tries to I'm trying to think of like what they would do. I'm not good with the I do pantheon type gods like Greek pantheon
Yeah.
stuff. So
But like
like
I don't know if they necessarily should,
the
like,
Lovecraftian
maybe
stuff is
once
beyond me.
one of them maybe comes to the office and stuff. But like otherwise I think
Okay.
sort of like how there are tornadoes and stuff. I think sometimes there are like emergency warnings where everyone has to get into positions because
Okay.
there is a sighting of an eldritch creature either out in the ocean or up above in the sky.
Oh, like out in the ocean is crazy. Like it like at
Mhm.
first you think it's like a megalodon or something and they're like yeah, the meg is something that they can just handle. Like that's something that's like we've dealt with sharks are now like something that you can keep as a pet. Like the megalodons we've dealt with, like they're kind of a nuisance, but it's the difference between like a dog and a wolf kind of thing. Um
Yeah.
but then you see something even bigger than the megalodon and you're like, okay, so now this is like tornado warning. Like okay, like an alarm sounds in the office and you all gotta like get under your desk and sit in like a very specific like pose. Like it's not like cover your head in like tornado pose. It's more like sit crisscross applesauce and have one hand facing up and one hand facing down and have this weird like
Yeah,
chant while you're doing like that
very
is the
esoteric.
yeah
Yeah,
yeah exactly.
and like I
Oh
think
god.
like being inside of Todd's body, like to an extent, really protects them,
Yeah.
but it probably also calls other eldritch beings sometimes.
Oh, so it's like knowing the presence of
Yeah,
another eldritch being kind of
like it's
brings
both a
them.
danger and a protection. Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Now I'm curious. Okay, so now interesting. Just storyline questions. What would Todd do if Scarlet was somehow like affected, like hurt or left like incapacitated in some way because one of the other eldritch gods decided to show up and start causing some stirring shit up?
I think maybe in the background, like because he's a because of where he works and everything, I bet he's probably like been secretly buffing up his eldritch
Mm,
body in certain
okay.
ways.
Oh, that's why he got the job is because this power plant or
Yeah.
this like yeah, this job is actually the thing that like helps like this is almost like an electrical plant, but in this world because it's hydropunk, it is a society that runs on like movement of water and stuff. He can actually access the quote unquote land that the
Mhm.
city is on, which is the body of Todd's like true form. What does that mean? One
But
of the
like,
visiting gods pranks people by adding an extra oxygen molecule to the water. Jesus
what would
Christ.
that turn it into? H2O2? What
What is
I don't know
H2O2?
what that would
What's the
be.
difference? Hold on.
Well, it's H2O is water. Hydrogen peroxide.
Oh
Oh,
god. Hate that. Hate that a lot actually.
okay. I'm
That
wondering if
sounds
I've limited
awful.
us too much
No, I
with.
like it cuz
I
now we're
mean,
like
if there's okay, there's got to be some other. Yeah, like if the Eldritch stuff is in the background, maybe there is another cult trying to bring about more Eldritch beings
ooh,
for
yeah.
whatever reason. It's always bothered me that like cultists and fantasy and stuff don't seem to have a reason to want to summon things unless they're like clearly brainwashed.
Oh yeah, like they've been brainwashed by the eldritch being who wants to be summoned or
Mhm.
something. Um
So like,
maybe I was going to say maybe there is a cult that knows or like there's this like other cult that is trying to revive the ways of the original cult that thinks that thinks that, you know, Todd, whatever his like, you know, eldritch name. I feel like his like actual eldritch name, like the god name, has been now lost. And it's like they don't
yeah,
know what
it's
his like
unpronounceable.
yeah, it's unpronounceable. It's something that was lost. So they call him like the lost god or something, or the lost being, the lost one. Um, but there's another
The
cult that
dead
are
one.
the dead one, yes, that are trying to revive the ways of the old cult because they firmly believe that the dead one is going to return. And
Yeah.
yeah, is the lost one Todd? Yeah, yeah. That's what we're
Yes.
saying. Is that Todd is the lost one? Um,
The cults are just haters in it for the love of the game. Yeah.
yeah. Hey, some of them are. But I
I'm
think like
sure some of them also believe that like they'll be granted special permission or something if they
yeah,
bring the chaos. Yeah.
they're the pick me gods of the eldritch world. Like they're the not the pick me gods.
World.
They are the pick me girls of the world of attracting the eldritch gods. So I think like oh god, this is fun. I think maybe they like this new cult are like trying to prevent the return of the dead one, right? But maybe this cult is just based on like belief and they don't have like the same they don't have the inherent power, the inherent magic the way that
Mhm.
like you know Scarlet does and she's just kind of living her life. She's like but also Scarlet doesn't realize that this weird like telekinetic thing that she has is connected to she has the ability to prevent the return of the dead one. but
Yeah.
also doesn't fully like understand the implications of what could happen if slash when Todd returns to his body.
I wonder if she's like a puzzle piece. Like each of those like
Ooh,
1 in 100,000 people is
yeah,
a puzzle piece, and like all of them need to be gathered for like this
yeah,
esoteric rite to work. And so maybe
yeah,
for like hundreds of years, um, yeah, they've been studying, finding old tomes, experimenting like alchemists,
yeah, 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 yeah.
etc., etc.
Meanwhile, she's just like very like self-taught and uses her power to like organize spreadsheets and organize like the schedules for her staff and like approving time off requests and stuff. Like organizing calendars and shit. And has no idea. And honestly, I don't know if Scarlet even like cares. I don't think Scarlet has like she learns that Todd is like the dead one, like the consciousness of the dead one, but doesn't really would Todd confide in Scarlet and tell her like, "Hey, I'm trying to like I'm we're in this cuz I'm like buffing up my old body. I'm like getting it ready to return to my body or something like that?" Or is that just something that he's doing?
At first, I thought it was just something he was doing, but I like the stakes, like the personal stakes of like, like I don't mind being human, like this is fun and all, but I'm supposed to be this unknowing, terrible
Yeah.
thing who just ignores all of you, and I kind of miss that life kind of
Yeah.
deal. Like, I'm finally, yeah, like I'm starting to, but then is he related to the cult in any way? Can he do it without the cult?
I think the cult is trying to prevent it from happening. And so he has to work he's
Okay.
working against the cult. Also I love that Joster's in chat says he tells her that and she replies with, "Oh, so you need Wednesday off?"
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh
Okay, so the cult with the esoteric rites. Okay, so they're like continuously,
yeah, I
all right,
think
they're
they're
doing their
like
spells
a
and incantations to keep the body
yeah.
dead,
I
essentially.
think they are like the evangelicals who like really believe in like the second coming of Christ and the rapture and all of that. Like they are the kind of like extreme like they believe it's coming and that it's happening but they don't know when and so they have to do these constant like rituals to like prevent it from happening. um
Mhm.
but I think that maybe they don't have as much like I don't think they're doing as much as they think they're doing because they need the
Yeah.
power from people like Scarlet and the other like from people like Scarlet and the other like 1 in 100,000. This cult maybe has like one or two, but not nearly enough people within their ranks to actually like harness that kind of power because that's like a magic. And so that's why Todd is able to like do more and do like as much as he is able to do now. If people like Scarlet were to be like, "Oh, so we need to prevent this, let me join in and like use my inherent ability to like add and buff up the spells of these like ancient rites, these ancient power, whatever that you're doing," then that would maybe like actually like hinder Todd a lot more and like actually do some harm. Like maybe it's like the longer he is disconnected consciously from his body, the more he is starting to feel and be human. And eventually his consciousness will no longer continue to reincarnate and he will not have these memories and he will just be a guy. He'll just be a human. And
Yeah,
so
I that scares him.
yeah, the concept of he is now facing his own mortality.
Oh, well, okay, it can also be this whole other meta narrative of losing oneself and growing up.
Yeah.
Not necessarily growing up, but like being forced into a life that you don't actually want
Yeah.
in the long run.
Which I feel like kind of would make Scarlet sad because she knows that like she knows that going on about like their life like they've known each other since they were 8. They've known each other for like their whole lives since the 3rd grade like you said. And for her, she's like, yeah, but we've been like best friends forever, and we're gonna keep being best friends for like we are gonna like grow old together in this like way of like you think this way about your best friends and the people that you spend like most of your life with, and so when she does if slash when she does find out that he wants to go back to his old body, she's also faced with this like, I know that that is something that you need and that you want, and I want to do what's best for you, but also, one, that could potentially kill me and a lot of other people.
Yeah.
uh, and two, like, that means that you won't be. I think she almost like, there's a part of her that takes offense by it, and she's like, oh, because that means you don't want the same thing that I do. There's a very like like conversation about friendships and how friendships like grow apart, and as you grow older and as you come, as you like become adults, especially like childhood friendships drifting away.
Yeah.
But she's like, but on a very weird, large cosmic scale.
Yeah, I think at some point she needs to realize that she's just a blip in his life.
Yeah. And I think that hurts her feelings a little bit because she's like, I thought I was at least a little bit more important than that, but okay, sure, fine.
It's, I guess, well, I don't think he would say that to her, but I do think it's
I don't
something that she would
I don't
realize
think it's
after a while.
something. Yeah, I don't think it's something
Because
that is being
he's
said.
not
This
malicious, he
conversation,
just
this
is.
whole like story got real dark and real sad, but I love
It
it.
needed it though,
Yeah,
because it needed the drama, because especially if we want to keep a lot of, like, the mundanity is good, but
yeah,
like at some point it can't just be slice of life. I think there needed to be something more to
yeah.
it.
Which yeah, and I don't think that any of like what we're saying now would need to be explicitly said. I think it is all felt. I think that Scarlett
Yeah.
realizes that she is. This is so setting up a smooch, but alas, no smooching this stream. There is no smooching this stream. No,
Nope.
no. Unfortunately. Don't worry. Maybe next week. I don't know. Maybe not.
I
Uh
guess because maybe he hasn't quite hit, and like maybe what Scarlet does is something similar to in Freerin, when Freerin, when all of her companions die and stuff, like Himmel the hero, and she kind of realizes like, oh, this meant a lot more to them. Like, I took them for granted.
yeah.
10 years on this journey, it was a lot for them, but I've been alive for 2,000 years, so this was just kind of a whatever.
This was like a
And so in this
Tuesday for me,
series,
yeah.
yeah, and then in the series, she's trying to fix that
Yeah.
and appreciate things more. So maybe something happens and it turns into that near the end.
Yeah. Well, I think something that could happen is that like because he has spent centuries uh in like reincarnating from one body and one lifetime to another, um like maybe in each of his lifetimes he gets a little bit more like closer and closer to humanity. He is a little bit less and less eldritch and a little bit more and more human with every incarnation, right?
Yeah.
And in this one, maybe he didn't have like this. He probably obviously like every lifetime you're gonna have friends, you're gonna have people that you love, you're gonna have people that are close to you, family, whatever. But maybe this lifetime he didn't have like a childhood bestie that he had been friends with for like his whole life. So this is like a friendship that he didn't really experience before. And because he is that much like that little bit closer to humanity, he starts feeling this like little pang of something and he can't really understand, like he doesn't understand that he's feeling like almost like guilt and like feeling like I'm going to miss you, because that's not a feeling that he's ever experienced. It's not a feeling that he should ever experience. Like it's not a thing that he understands. And so
Yeah.
knowing that that this is what he's trying to do, realizing the reality of what's going to happen to these people and especially to Scarlet and to like this life that he has, he's like, yeah, it's like in this timeline that I have now. Yes, I am very worried about getting my promotion at work. I'm very worried about beating Szharon out for that management job. Um, but it's no smooches for Todd. Yep. Or Scarlet. Scarlet doesn't get any smooches
Each
either.
year.
Boo. But yeah, I think like that's something that he has to feel and wrestle with and kind of reconcile towards the end too, of like thinking like, what is this weird pang in my chest feeling? Is Todd's body like, am I dying? Like, it's not a feeling that he's had, but it is just the reality of needing to say goodbye and not real. I do not like Szharon. Szharon is okay. She's fine. She is just currently Todd's competition.
Yeah. Sharon's actually quite lovely.
She makes really good pound cake.
Yeah.
It's a lemon flavored.
Speaking of food, I don't understand the hype with Dubai chocolate.
Oh my god, me neither.
Like really the Dubai chocolate toffee from Dave's Sweet Tooth, that is delicious.
I've never had
but
that.
Otherwise, just it's because I'm chronically on TikTok and they're really cool and fun. And yeah, Dave's Sweet Tooth toffee, highly recommend.
Good to know. I am a hater in it for the love of the game. I know you are, Jousters. I know you
Thank
are,
you.
buddy. Yeah. He is just immediately ride or die. Like, if you say that there's a character we don't like, he's like, okay, fuck this character. Fuck this guy. Good to know. Yeah, okay. No, you're right about the Dubai chocolate. I don't get it. I've tried it a couple times, and every time I'm like, it's okay. Oh,
where's Baxter?
Hi, baby.
Baxter. Oh. He looked.
Baby boy.
And I was like, why? Okay.
Give pet.
Oh, Baxter. He just wants me to play with him, but I've been busy all day.
That's okay. It's okay, Baxter.
Also, he woke me up at like 4 a.m., so you know what?
So he can wait a little bit. I love it. Ooh, maybe that is something that happened. So that's a question that I asked like earlier of like, what do you think? What do you think like Todd would do or feel if there was like a visiting god and it did like affect Scarlet in some way, like it actually like she was hurt or incapacitated in some way, and maybe that's when he starts. That's what I mean is like maybe like that's a weird thing that he's like, why am I feeling like defensive? Why am I feeling like hey, don't do that to this one?
Yeah, I think he starts to realize maybe there is more power in him stored up, not much more, but like he can unleash as like this unholy void scream.
Ooh, I like that. Yeah.
Unholy Void Scream is my nickname in college.
We love. I'm gonna name this when it goes up on YouTube. Unholy Void Scream. That's got to be the name of the episode.
Yeah.
That or Scarlet, SCKRLT. I don't know. Scarlet. Yeah.
Or Todd with 3 Ds.
Todd with 3 Ds and Scarlet. No, I like Unholy Void Scream. That would be a sick band name.
I'm going to write that down on my band name list.
Yeah, that's a good one. I love it.
Let's see. Notes. Band names. Parentheses. Also wheat strains. Unholy.
Wait, no, I got to text my sister that.
Scream.
The little stone.
This is I need to go through this list and prune it a bit.
Yeah? What are some of your favorites on the list?
Oh man, I've bolded them. Do you know what doTERRA is?
Oh my god.
Yes, so, doTERRorists is... There's a gay pity party. Flaccid reflux is my favorite. Junk sweat.
Ew.
Essentially sad, a sort of apathy. Why moaning? Courtesy semi. Delicate orgasm. Homophobic spiders.
That's a good one. I like that one. Can
Corpse
I add
Village.
one?
Two-headed knife bear. Grim brulee. Secondhand Sex, Barbecue,
Secondhand
downstairs
sex
Happy
is
Organ.
crazy. I love that one. Wait, can I add one to it for you?
Sure. The sort
Sensual
of
turkey
damn
cult.
Eccles. Sensual turkey. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, sensual turkey cult.
Dad bod boxers.
Awesome. I love that. That's a good one.
Would my boner break my fall?
Oh my god.
Oh,
Holy
okay. This
shit.
is has the C word in it, but spelled with a K. Vodcunt.
No, I like that one. That's awesome. I
Um,
want that on a t-shirt.
insane clown pussy. There are some
Yeah.
dirty ones in here.
Yeah.
Useless city twink. Metalcore adjacent. Fuck me fortissimo.
Yes.
Sapphic waffles. Borscht
Yes.
with Baba Yaga. Pansexual panic. Anyways, what was the one you said?
Oh, it was a sensual turkey cult.
It's pork spillage, not horse spillage. Was it sensual turkey cult?
Sensual turkey cult.
Excellent.
And the reason for that is
Sapphic.
I somehow accidentally started a turkey cult in the bar that I used to be a regular at. Because with having the squiggly, spicy brain, one of my like vocal stems for a good chunk of time was just.
Oh,
And when but that's the thing is like when you do it, that's one of those weird like vocal stems that like people will just automatically do back, you know?
yeah.
And so
crinkly
when you're a
noise.
regular
Sorry.
crinkly noise, do you think?
I'm gonna
Yeah,
mute
secondhand
myself.
sex is awesome. I think that one's my favorite. But when you're a regular at a bar and everyone knows you, there were so many times I would walk into this place and just go, and then you would just hear a sea of drunk people, like 5 or 6 voices minimum, just go back to me. So I started a turkey cult. And sensual turkey cult came from one friend that I would just, every time we got drunk, I would just relentlessly flirt with her and get her like super flustered. And it would just be so funny because at one point I like had my hand on her knee and I like slid my hand up her leg and I leaned in like really close and I went.
Oh my gosh.
So sensual turkey cult.
There's one of
Fred
my
and I were
vocal
chased by
stems.
wild turkeys.
I
Straight
love
up,
wild turkeys.
turkeys
There's a
scare the
gang
shit
of
out of
wild
me.
turkeys in my
Yeah,
hometown
yeah. One of
that
them
just
tried to steal my
roam
car
about.
once.
What?
I shit you not. Okay, so when I lived in California, when I when I lived in California, I was going to community college, and there was one time I was walking back from class, and when I did, there was a turkey standing right outside of my car, right out my driver's seat, and I was so freaked out that I was like, you know what? That's his car now. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna walk home. I'm out. I can't do it. And yeah, it scared me. I literally like stayed on campus and hung out and waited until he left and was out of attacking range of my vehicle.
Uh,
Weaponizing turkey noises. Holy shit. Yeah, yeah.
one of my vocal stems. There's this guy on YouTube. He's either Northern English or Welsh,
Ooh, okay.
and he's adorable. He's one of those like non-threatening males.
Yes.
Not the brightest bulb, but he does those drama videos where it's
Okay.
like, like, hello, I can't do the accents. Like, welcome back, everyone, and things like TikTok drama,
Yeah.
um,
Yeah.
like ranging from like wedding dress drama to
Yes.
cafes to, and it's
Love
just
it.
fun. He's nice,
Yeah.
and he always ends with, "All right, that's everything. See you next time. All right, goodbye." Just
Goodbye. Oh, that's
he
cute.
he doesn't do that anymore.
Yeah.
But he still does the goodbye.
That's
And
cute. Wait, what's his name?
the
I'm gonna
way he
go
says
find
it,
him.
um, his name's
Because also,
Callum.
I love
Let me
like TikTok
find it.
drama, like wedding drama and shit. I started becoming
I love drama. That's
obsessed.
nothing to do with me.
I know, and that's why you and I are gossip buddies. My favorite thing, I started listening to Charlotte Dobre because she reads like Reddit stories, and oh my god,
Mhm.
the wedding ones are unhinged. I've never been more confident. You would think as the hopeless shipper that I am, that I would very much want to like, you know, find a partner and like get married, and I dream about my wedding and all of that. I never want
Marky.
to get married. Huh?
Marky.
Marquis. How do you spell it?
Marki. Markie. Callum Markey.
Got it. Okay.
Wow, his profile, or not his profile, but his banner image is a much younger him. Like, very skinny. Like, before he really
Oh wow.
started working out. Yeah, Callum Markey. He's
Okay.
Cafe
Good.
responds to negative review with CCTV footage, but
Oh
then
my
faces
god.
huge backlash.
Hell yeah.
Influencer denied boarding after insulting airline. And like he's also very open with like things he doesn't know. And it's like,
Yeah.
I don't know much about this thing, or like we won't know because we'll never see this. And like, I don't know much about this. So like you
Yeah.
can't really just
Oh, we haven't asked the
yeah.
character. Yes. The
Oh.
first ask the character. Remember, if you have channel points, you can ask either Scarlet or Todd a question and make us answer in character. So, what was Todd's favorite memory before his current iteration? So, do you have a favorite memory
Ooh.
before you were Todd, like Todd in Todd's body?
Oh, let's see.
Maybe from either a previous iteration or maybe like a God memory.
I think it was a very innocent crush situation,
Aw.
like early college. He didn't have the crush, but the other person did, and he enjoyed like
Yeah.
getting to know
So,
them. Like
what
that
is.
that period. But like after a year or two, like after this weird situation ship,
Mm,
um, it just didn't end well, like because he maintains the whole very much like weird power dynamic. I'm much older than you mentally anyway.
okay.
Like I'm not gonna like because he's not truly human, like it's like I just
Yeah.
as an eldritch being, this just isn't a thing for
Yeah.
me. But then also, like, I understand it is for humans, but yeah, like the power dynamics, et cetera, like that's not fair to you.
Cute. I love how
And so up until that part, that was his favorite memory.
adorable. I love that. Is that Todd's voice is just very like a straightforward like he just oh my god, what is happening? Oh, hydrate. I should probably drink actual water. This is I put kombucha in my coffee
I'm
mug.
hold on, I've got some sparkling water. I'm gonna go grab. Ugh,
Yes.
Baxter, you're in my way.
For Scarlet. Scarlet. That's a wild hold on.
Scarlet,
It's
darling.
SCKRLTT is how we're spelling Scarlet's name.
You know,
I'm out of kombucha and now I'm back to just regular water.
I think this is sparkling water.
When did you learn water filtration was your passion? Um, hold on, I gotta get a Scarlet voice in me for a second.
Um, uh, Atlantic. No, oh, what's it called?
Oh, like a
The
transatlantic
North
accent?
Atlantic. Transatlantic. There we go.
Oh, I don't know if I can do that, but I would have to practice that a little bit more. I fully was just gonna be like, um,
Hydrate.
using my like uh, kind of using like my customer service voice. Like I think she would just talk like this. She's really bubbly and she's really just excitable and she talks really fast and she talks really high pitched like this. And I wouldn't say that water filtration exactly is my passion. I went into it because Todd and I really just wanted to like stay at the same company, and then he got the job first before I did. But my passion is more like organization. I'm really good at making sure everybody's doing what they're doing. I'm really good at making sure all the numbers are exactly where they need to be and the papers are exactly where they need to be. So I like the organization, which is why I think I make like the perfect manager for
Mhm.
this job. That's yeah, I think that's Scarlett's voice. She's just really bubbly, like annoyingly perky. Yeah. I think that makes a lot of sense. Yeah. If anyone
Moist.
else has any other ask the character, or if you just want to ask anything of me or Mika, you can do that too.
Who is Scarlett's crush?
No, you know what? I think she actually has a really big crush on. I think she has a really big crush on a girl from Todd's department.
Mm.
Yeah.
Stevenette.
Yeah. Yeah. Stevenette. Um, yeah, one day she went to go and talk to Stevenette and she said, you can call me Stevie if you want. And let me tell you, she got so flustered. Scarlett was like, oh my gosh, I can okay, that's a really cute nickname. Okay, I can do that. Yeah, and then completely forgot what she had gone to say or tell her and was just like, okay, bye, and then ran away.
Does Scarlett have pretty eyes?
Yeah, I think so. I think her
Okay.
eyes, because of the little bit of um, like esoteric occult power in her, I think her eyes are like very much like sea foam, almost teal, like color of the ocean around them, kind of color. Um, like very bright light blue, but I think that they have little tiny flecks of like maybe like a silver, like very tiny little flecks of like a silver that like only Todd can tell sometimes glow a little bit, but like
Okay.
anyone else would think
They're
it was
glow
just
in the
kind of
dark
like a
eyes.
yeah, anyone else would think it was like kind of like a trick of the light, but like you can kind of see it, especially when she's using her like telekinetic stuff. When she gets angry, the pupils go vertical. That's crazy.
Meow.
I kind of like that actually. Yeah. Oh yeah. What does
Like a
Todd look
snake or
like?
goats.
What does
Um,
what's Todd's
Painfully
vibe?
average, nondescript.
Yep, that makes sense. I love that. Just
Cool necklaces. Um,
ooh. Okay.
maybe a birthmark. This iteration has like a
Mm.
splotchy birthmark on his face.
Oh, I like it. Does it have like a specific shape in the way of like? Does it mean
No.
anything, or is it just he was just born with a crazy birthmark on his face?
Yeah, just crazy birthmark on his face. And he either
What?
has droopy eyes
Oh.
or like sleepy eyes
Yeah.
or the kind of eyes they're sometimes called serial killer eyes where
I
like
know
just
what
other
you're
people
talking.
are but
Yeah.
yeah, there's an
He's
actual name like
he's like weirdly good at doing the
I don't
Kubrick
remember.
stare, the like looking down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um
Isn't that what it's called?
no,
The
I
Kubrick
like
stare?
maybe
I think
I
so.
like the idea actually that he has sleepy eyes.
That's cute.
Or
I
droopy,
like
just
the
sleepy
idea of
eyes.
Todd being cute. Like having kind
Just
of
adorable.
a sleepy puppy energy. Sleepy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not
Oh,
hot, but he's cute.
he
He's
is
hard.
cute.
People
Yeah.
assume he's harmless.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, that's precious. Ooh, now what? Okay, question for Todd. Um, does Stevie ever talk about Scarlet?
No.
Damn, brutal, rough. But
Oh no,
maybe
Stevie is very professional
yeah,
and isn't especially close to Todd. So
Stevenette is just not close enough to Todd to talk about that.
Stevenette has self-cut bangs that really work.
Yes.
And an unopened third eye.
Oh,
Metaphorical.
interesting. Oh, I like that. That's fun. Hey, wait. You have oh
Is
shit. You know what
probably
we didn't
communist.
do? I know we're like 20 minutes away from like the end of stream right now, but we never jingled our keys for good tech vibes. Um so
Yes.
instead of doing it to hope for good tech vibes, we're doing it in thank you for the fact that we have had good tech vibes today. So,
Yes.
woo!
Yeah.
Yay. Everyone jingle your keys as you're offering to the Fae. But also,
Thank you, Faye.
Mika, you said you were jingling dice. Do you have a d20?
Yes, there were a few D20 in there.
Okay, can you roll a d20 for me really quick?
Okay. That's a 2.
Damn, Stevenette does not see see Scarlet the same way. Shit.
Roll for attraction.
That was literally, I was like, okay, I'm gonna roll to see if Stevenette thinks that Scarlet is cute. Does anyone in the office have a crush on Todd right now?
I think he goes out of his way to make sure he's not crushable.
Okay.
I don't know what he would do to do that.
I don't know how he would do that.
Burp all the time. Just burp really belch. No, that's gross.
Yeah, he's just absolutely microwaved something in the break room that he shouldn't have.
No, people would still find him attractive. I don't think anyone at the office. I'm sure he's someone's office crush. Yeah,
probably at least one, but no one has said anything because like he maintains that very, very professional like energy too, where it's like he is crushable but untouchable.
Yeah, because he's just very chill, laid back, very dry. Again, I'm basing a lot of this off of Yo Asakura from the original Shaman King anime.
I don't know that, but I'm gonna have to look that up now. Shaman King. Okay, wait, I'm adding that to my.
Yeah.
I need to start keeping a list of like inspo list or like reference lists, like what are the watch material from each episode, because every time I do this show I'm always like oh, it's kind of like Lucifer, or it's like this, that, and the other, and I feel like I need to start keeping track of like in the episode what are all of the reference points that we make of like stuff that whoever is watching should probably go watch to see the inspirations for the shit that we're watching. Game Jousters, that's your new task during streams, is like keep a list of all of our like suggested watch material. What did you call it? Shaman King anime?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's the remake anime which actually follows the manga. That's on Netflix now.
Nice.
It rushes through things. I prefer the 2001 original, but you can't find it anywhere.
Lame.
But like it's good. I don't like, for the most part, they got most of the original voice actors from the 2001 anime to come back, but for Yo, they weren't able to, because I think the guy is like on Broadway now and stuff, and they just weren't able to get him, and so they give him, and like they do this in with Japanese voice actors a lot. Like sometimes the main character, like a female, does their voice, and it's very like higher pitch, and I hate it. I hate the English voice for Yo in the remake. It's because he's like 13 and like he's he wouldn't sound like that. It just really pisses me off. So
like that.
I don't know if it's any better watching it in Japanese.
Okay.
But yeah, I do recommend it. I really enjoyed the story.
Good to know. I'll see if I can find the OG version then. I have only ever watched 3 animes, like kind of all the way through. There's only been 3 animes that I've been able to sit down and like get through, which I know Fate needs to be on that list, but it's not yet, and I'm sorry.
It does.
And I'm
like even if it's just Fate Strange, I want to say Fate Strange Fake, but like there are so many references in there you just wouldn't get.
Yeah.
Because like they're pulled from all over the different IPs within that particular universe. Like I have to look things up. So, but the animation's real good. It's a fun story. Just watch Fate Strange Fake. The first season's only like 13 episodes.
Okay.
It's technically 14.
It's
it's fun.
The 3 animes I've actually watched are Ouran High School Host Club, because that was like definitely a big one for me in like junior high and like early high school.
Yeah.
Honestly, still watch it. Like I will go through and rewatch it maybe once, like once a year or so, maybe a little bit like less than that. But I'll go through and I'm like, listen, I know that the humor doesn't hold up. I still love it. I'm never gonna not, you know.
No, I feel that.
Fruits Basket, which actually Basket, when the new one, because they rebooted it, when the new one came out, I went back and rewatched the OG because junior high school, like that was like I loved it. That also was my very first fictional that started a string of me really loving the angry redhead side character as me being like I got a thing for redheads. I don't know what it is, like when it comes to my fictional crushes. Um,
No, where did I put it? Oh,
oh, don't hurt yourself. Yes, my boy. I love him so much. That list would
I
be
wonder if there's
crazy long.
secretly anything in
It would
here.
not be that long, Jousters. It
Such
would
a
not be that crazy.
tiny,
It might be that long. It's the
tiny
longest.
backpack. Maybe I should wear this to Gen Con or PAX.
Where to PAX? I'm not going to Gen Con, but where to
Just
PAX?
this cute little
So
backpack.
that I
I'm
can
still up in the air
steal it
about
from you.
Gen Con. Like it
Yeah.
depends on a few things.
I
Um,
I
but
enjoyed Gen Con, but I
financially, it's
enjoyed PAX more. Like Gen
yeah,
Con was
PAX
good,
is more enjoyable.
but Gen Con was way more overwhelming. PAX was way more fun.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, but yeah. So wear it to PAX, and I will steal it from you.
Okay. Maybe I'll just
Yay!
bring it to give to you.
Yeah, you don't have to. No. Oh,
I'm
I
not
love him
using
though.
it.
I don't know if I would choose it either. I would just hug it a lot. But yeah, no. So my three animes: Oron, Fruits Basket. I honestly thoroughly enjoyed the remake. I thought it was so much fun. I watched it all the way, and I loved it. And then Cowboy Bebop, which I didn't watch until I was in my
Yeah.
20s. And I haven't seen it in like years, and I really want to rewatch it because I do really love Cowboy Bebop.
I recommend Samurai Champloo.
Okay. Okay. Maybe
Same
you just need
creator.
to send me a list. Send me a recommendations list.
Okay, I'll do that
That's a
right
lot.
now.
Do it.
It's not like we're on stream or
No,
anything.
we're not streaming right now.
So
No,
let's
it's
see.
fine.
I'm just saying, like, I feel like we've mostly got the story.
We've got
So let's
so much
see.
in. Like, I love it.
Like
And we're almost to time now anyway,
unlimited.
so I'm just waiting. Hey, if anybody in chat has any questions that they would like to ask Scarlett or Todd, go ahead and redeem them channel points. Ask the
See if it's
character.
strange.
Make us get into a little improv exercise right now. It'll be fun, I promise. Or if you just want to ask stuff about me and Mika, you can do that too. Do it.
Okay, so I just got into this. Welcome to Demon School, Iruma-kun,
Welcome to
and
Demon School. I like
I'm
that.
surprised by how much I like it.
Cool.
It's this kid. His parents sold him to a devil,
Oh,
but the devil only did it because he just wants a grandson to spoil.
stop! That's cute.
It is,
No.
and like he is so I was not expecting to like this. But the way he dotes on Ira, he's just so happy to have a grandson.
Oh, wait, that's adorable. Oh, Quiz loves it. Yes. Good.
It is
Oh
a
my god.
crazy hook.
That's
And
an
so
insane
he
hook.
goes to the demon school. And he's like, I should probably hide that I'm a human or they're gonna eat me. And his
Oh,
grandpa's actually like the principal or something, the chairman of the school.
like the dean of
He's
the
actually
school.
he's actually a bigwig. But you know, it's one of those like, oh, these funny things that it's I recommend it.
That
Like the animation isn't the greatest. I'm only in season 1 right now,
that sounds
but it
adorable. I
doesn't
love
need
it.
to be great because of the type of story it is.
Yeah,
Um,
like that hook is wild. I love it. That's so precious. I was not
um,
expecting that.
Mashal is really good. I don't think I'm spelling it right. It was actually Nigel who turned me on to Mashal,
Okay.
Magic and Muscle.
Love that. Why does that feel very Nigel coded to me?
It kind of is.
If
It's this guy who
anyone
can't.
hasn't seen Nigel's episode with me on Not Quite Novelist, go back to Not Quite Novelist on YouTube and check that out. Also, an episode of Not Quite Novelist where we did not ship the characters. Jousters. I need him to go through all of my previous episodes and create a spreadsheet of like how many times I have suggested a ship versus how many times the guest versus how many episodes we have not had a ship. Because there have been some episodes where we have not had a ship. Didn't exist until today. Oh,
I don't know. Do you like fighting?
yeah,
Like
sometimes.
fighting
Yeah.
anime? Okay. Jujutsu Kaisen
I've heard
is
of
a big
that.
one.
Okay, yeah. I've heard the name of that. Didn't exist until today. What do you mean?
The
Didn't
most
exist
recent
until
season
today?
is
What?
Free
What
Ren
didn't
Beyond
exist until
Journey's
today?
End.
Beyond Journey's End. Okay. I love
Free
it.
Ren is adorable. Oh my gosh, Delicious in Dungeon.
I've heard of that one. I've heard the name. I haven't
Okay,
actually watched. Okay, cool.
I just sent you a big enough list
I love it. And
for you
Steve
to
is
like
here.
just
Hello.
watch a few. Yo,
Just in time because I was just
so
about to
that's
say we are getting close to time, so we're about to
I'm
do our
actually
little recap.
I'm gonna I recommend do Delicious in Dungeon first,
Okay. All right. Cool. I'll make
and
sure to do
then
that,
Samurai Champloo,
and then also
uh,
Fate.
and also Fate. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't. I
I
think Nigel hasn't even seen Fate yet.
Here's the
I
thing.
don't think people in the project who haven't seen Fate. I don't think any of them are gonna watch it.
I will now that recording for Ashling is done. And the reason I say that, without giving any particular spoilers about my character in this series, I think the way I've flavored so much of what I've done and the way like everyone else has like been describing these like very anime style animated things, the way I flavored and described all of my stuff in comparison and contrast makes sense. And I was like, cool, I can add like that kind of like imagery to what I've done. But now that recording is done, I kind of am like, maybe I should go and watch the actual source material for this project. So, on that note, uh, yeah, we're getting close to time, so we can go ahead and do our little recap here. Mika, do you want to give our I see? I feel like I can't say it now because the cast party boys tainted the way I say like. Here's the thing. I will usually ask my guest, "Hey, do you want to give our little like the movie trailer like in a world where kind of voice description of like everything that we've created today?" I made
Oh,
the mistake of
I'm
saying
not
that
good at
to
those.
Colin and Vince, and both of them just kept going in a world where I was like, "Why?" And they would not stop. And I was like, "I've triggered something that I cannot
Okay.
escape."
I'm really bad at these on the spot.
You got this.
Basically, long ago there was an eldritch being who accidentally destroyed stuff, and so this cult ripped his soul from his body and cursed him to be reincarnated into human after human. And then a cool underwater ocean society was built inside his body. And now in the future, he's reincarnated a lot, and he has a best friend who has some of his eldritch powers because she's descended from the people who sealed him away, and he doesn't have any of his powers. Like he's a little sturdier than the normal human. And then he has been secretly through his lives been beefing up his old body, and he wants to return to his body because he doesn't feel like he did anything wrong. He was just a being. Yeah,
Yep.
there we
And that's
go.
about it. Oh, and then throughout all of this, specifically, this eldritch being, this eldritch god that was cursed away from the cult, through incarnation and incarnation, this has lost its eldritch name at some point, and now is referred to as the dead one. Um,
Yes,
as the dead one. However, this particular incarnation of the being's soul is Todd, spelled specifically
Todd.
TD apostrophe ODD. Um,
Yeah,
and his best friend from the third grade, of this particular incarnation's lifetime, and her first lifetime because she doesn't understand how reincarnation works, is Scarlet, spelled with no vowels, and it's spelled SCKRLTT, is how we've got it. And they grow up together as childhood best friends, go to college together, and eventually end up working at the same power plant where they actually run the water filtration systems throughout the city, throughout this underwater metropolis called, what did we call it? Kakul or something like that. Where was it? It was in
Kokul,
chat. Kokul.
Quackle,
Ko- Quak.
Kokul,
Kokul.
Quokul, Quokul.
Quokul. Quokul. Yeah, we'll just go with that. Um, and they end up working together, and so it becomes an odd workplace kind of sitcom while um, while Todd is in the background trying to use the power from this water filtration plant to eventually gain enough power to return to his own body, not knowing that there are cults trying to actively work against this, against the return of the dead one. And all the while, is really just fucking wondering when he's going to get told whether or not he's going to get the promotion to middle management of this office.
Yeah,
Because
that's
goddamn it,
mostly what he cares about.
Because goddamn it, he deserves this promotion way more than Szharon from HR does. Despite the fact that, look, Szharon is very nice, and she does make a very good pound cake and brings a lot of great treats to the office potlucks, but is she really management material? That's the real question that we're asking here.
Yeah, she's really sweet. There's really nothing to hate about her. But yeah, is she management material? But also, is Todd management material?
No.
No.
You know who is management material? Scarlett. And she is damn good at her job, thank you very much. In a world where smooching is banned. Yeah, we had a banned smooching episode. No smooching today. And also, the dice chose no smooching because, like, Scarlett has an office crush. And when I said, hey, roll to see if the crush likes her back, we got a 2. So this truly is the world where smooching got banned. In a world where the fate of the world rests on a god trapped in a mortal body getting a promotion. Yeah? I don't think the fate of the world rests on whether or not Todd gets the promotion. I feel like both things are happening either way. So, yeah. Well,
Boy needs that money.
Yeah, exactly. Money's important. Mika, thank you so much for being on my show. Holy shit.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
I knew that this was gonna get, like, honestly, we kind of locked in. I don't feel like it got particularly chaotic. I feel like both of us were like, alright, we've got our prompts, let's lock in, let's do this. And I feel like we got some really good, I feel like we got most of the world building done within the first, like, hour. That we were like,
we did.
Now what? Let's just talk about anime for an hour, I guess. Yeah. It was great. I love this story, honestly. I think these characters are really fun. I would love to see this. I would love to try and figure out a way to get this played in, like, a triangle agency type system. You know?
It wouldn't work with triangle agency.
The city itself would collapse.
Off the top of my head, we could use Arium, which you should use on this stream, actually. So Arium it allows you to create worlds. There are different phases.
Yeah.
Going from, like, large to small, like, genre, going from genre to listing out the different landmarks that might be there, to NPCs, to history. Yeah, it's a great game.
Okay,
a great way to set up world building.
Will you either DM that to me or just put it in chat so I can, like, pin it really quick? Just so that I can, like, copy paste it. That's awesome. Because if anything,
I'll send you the PDF as well. And if you like it, then please buy your own copy.
Yeah. Arium Create. Okay.
It was the first non-D&D system we played on Roll D5.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay. Well, sick. I mean, we got some good... Look, we've got some anime recommendations. We've got some game recommendations. We've got, hey, everybody, go and follow Eat, Play, Roll. And keep your eyes out for Fate Ultima, which is going to come out. We're still manifesting. Done by December.
Yeah, we'll be done by December.
Yep. Here, everybody, shake your keys. Jingle your keys. Yes. Good editing vibes. We love it. All right.
Either Matt and I need to get good at editing, or we need to stumble into money to hire an editor.
We are manifesting good editing vibes. And on that note, I'm going to go ahead and find someone to raid. While I do that, Mika, do you want to go ahead and plug everything else? Where all can people find you on the internet?
Yeah, you can typically find me on RollD5, ROLED5, where we specialize in playing indie games.
Oh,
You can catch me on Sunday evenings, playing over on Split the Party, where I am playing with a bunch of Aussies and Kiwis, Curse of Strahd campaign. I just can't seem to escape Strahd. And then
I don't think
every
anyone
other
can.
Friday, every other Friday, like this Friday, you can catch me over on Entropy Emporium, where we are
Ooh,
playing a homebrew D&D world called Weird Wilds War. It's the name of the campaign,
I love that.
where I play a warforged barbarian, Path of the
That
World Tree,
sounds like
loving
fun.
it.
I love that.
Um, then things that are for sure planned that are coming up. Oh, okay, Thursday the 9th, over on Roll D5, we are playing Apocalypse Road Trip, where I will be
Ooh,
GMing. And then next week on the 16th, I'll be GMing Liminal Horror. And actually, the module I'll be running was originally created um, with Triangle Agency. And so it was a
awesome.
module you can play with either system.
Yay. I love
Um,
that.
yeah. And then on the 17th, I'll be playing Eat the Reich.
Yes. Okay, I
Yeah.
love that. That's awesome.
Yeah. So
Amazing.
the next week, a decent amount of things the next 2 weeks.
Hell yeah. I love that. Yeah, everyone
And
go
then the
follow
21st, Die the
everything.
RPG on Roll D5. I will not be GMing. Okay. Yeah. There we
We
go.
got it. We got it all. That's awesome. Well, we're gonna go ahead because I'm tired and I want something nice and chill. We are going
Yeah.
to I will check my Discord DMs because I know that you actually made an absolutely unhinged Eldritch horror cocktail jousters. I see you. This crazy motherfucker. Wait, Mika, remind me. Did I tell you about the mustard situation between jousters and me?
No.
Okay, so let me tell you this stupid fucking story. So, Jousters and I were playing a game with a couple of our other friends. We were playing Code Names. I don't know if you've ever played it, but
Yes.
okay. So he was the one giving like hints, and I was the one had to. The mustard situation. This has been going on for like a year. This has been going on for so long. So we were playing Code Names. He gave a hint that was like it was, I think the hint was french fries, but
Hmm.
on the, if you call me salty, I will take away your mod powers. um but so one of the words on the board was mustard, and I did not choose mustard. I choose something else, and that choice um made us lose the game. But it was because
Oh,
in my mind, who the fuck puts mustard on french fries? And also, I just don't like mustard in general,
nah.
but who puts mustard on french fries? And he was like, I do, of course I do. And it has now turned into, he has plagued my life with mustard for a year now. He literally came to visit me. He started sending me pictures of like french fries with mustard all over them. And I'm like, what is wrong with you? And then he actually came to visit. He came to the city in which I live. And I like came and picked him up so that we could go out and like go to dinner and have a good time and hang out. And he got me a Christmas present. It was very nice. He got like on my wall there's a little pennant for our D&D podcast that we both listen to that we both like. It's over there, it is, that one. um
Yeah.
yeah, he also got me like a dice advent calendar and some chocolate. It was very sweet. But in that fucking present, he also got me a jar of mustard. And I was like, I will kick you out of my car. Get back onto a plane and go back. Like, I'm done. And so, very recently, he texted me a picture, and I shit you not, he bought a bottle of mustard gin. Yeah, yeah. And then tonight specifically, he decided to make a what I am calling an unholy eldritch cocktail, called to the deli or in the deli, something like that. Which is this to the deli, which is this mustard gin. I don't know what else is in it. I don't care. So anyway, so that happened. So that is the mustard situation. Jousters will plague my life with mustard until I die. So that's been my life for the last year. So anyway, now you
Baxter,
know.
what you sniffing?
Oh, what's Baxter doing?
He's wandering around in the bathroom. Just
Oh, well,
hi, buddy.
well, I'm gonna
Just
find.
Hardy. Oh
Oh,
no, never mind.
oh no,
It froze on me.
oh no.
Okay, well, never mind. You are
Yeah,
not meant to see the beauty of Baxter.
that is okay. Send me a picture and I'll post it to my Instagram story so that we can all see the beauty of Baxter. But I am tired and I have some food waiting for me, so I'm gonna go ahead and start our raid. We're gonna go ahead and raid Turtles and Chill, which is just a account where you watch turtle tanks and listen to lo-fi music. It's a nice, chill way to end a night. I'm gonna go ahead and get this started. Thank you so much, Mika, for being on my show. Like, I know we've like tried to make this happen scheduling wise forever, and I'm glad that we finally got it done.
Yeah. Sorry, I was just taking pictures of Baxter.
No, you're good. I love it. On that note, everybody, go and follow everywhere that you can find Mika. Go follow Not Quite Nautilus on Instagram. You're about to see all of the promos that you're gonna for future upcoming guests. Next week, I am streaming with DM Jose G. If you listen to Cast Party, you have heard Jose, and I'm very, very excited about that one. Go follow Not Quite Nautilus on YouTube. Go subscribe. Because all of the VODs, I am fully caught up. I'm actually fully caught up, and I'm not going to be, like, getting myself, weeks behind again. So, go subscribe on YouTube. All of the VODs are there if you want to see past streams. And that's it. I think that's it for me right now. On that note, be kind, be chaotic, and be creative. And I will see you guys next week.